21 CFR Section 211.84. Testing and approval or rejection of components, drug product containers, and closures. Presented by Learn GMP Incorporated in collaboration with Technical Training and Consultation Service. There are 5 subsections. The first subsection 211.84a states that each lot of components, drug product containers, and closures shall be withheld from use until the lot has been sampled, tested, or examined, as appropriate, and released for use by the Quality Control Unit. The second subsection 211.84b is about representative samples. Representative samples of each shipment of each lot shall be collected for testing or examination. The number of containers to be sampled, and the amount of material to be taken from each container, shall be based upon appropriate criteria such as statistical criteria for component variability, confidence levels, and degree of precision desired, the past quality history of the supplier, and the quantity needed for analysis and reserve where required by Section 211.170. The subsection 211.84c states that samples shall be collected in accordance with the following procedures. The containers of components selected shall be cleaned, when necessary, in a manner to prevent introduction of contaminants into the component. The containers shall be opened, sampled, and resealed in a manner designed to prevent contamination of their contents and contamination of other components, drug product containers, or closures. Sterile equipment and aseptic sampling techniques shall be used when necessary. If it is necessary to sample a component from the top, middle, and bottom of its container, such sample subdivisions shall not be composited for testing. Sample containers shall be identified so that the following information can be determined: name of the material sampled, the lot number, the container from which the sample was taken, the date on which the sample was taken, and the name of the person who collected the sample. Containers from which samples have been taken shall be marked to show that samples have been removed from them. The subsection 211.84d mentions that samples shall be examined and tested as follows. At least one test shall be conducted to verify the identity of each component of a drug product. Specific identity tests, if they exist, shall be used. Each component shall be tested for conformity with all appropriate written specifications for purity, strength, and quality. In lieu of such testing by the manufacturer, a report of analysis may be accepted from the supplier of a component, provided that at least one specific identity test is conducted on such component by the manufacturer, and provided that the manufacturer establishes the reliability of the supplier's analyses through appropriate validation of the supplier's test results at appropriate intervals. Containers and closures shall be tested for conformity with all appropriate written specifications. In lieu of such testing by the manufacturer, a certificate of testing may be accepted from the supplier, provided that at least a visual identification is conducted on such containers/closures by the manufacturer, and provided that the manufacturer establishes the reliability of the supplier's test results through appropriate validation of the supplier's test results at appropriate intervals. When appropriate, components shall be microscopically examined. Each lot of a component, drug product container, or closure that is liable to contamination with filth, insect infestation, or other extraneous adulterant shall be examined against established specifications for such contamination. Each lot of a component, drug product container, or closure with potential for microbiological contamination that is objectionable in view of its intended use shall be subjected to microbiological tests before use. The last subsection 211.84e states that any lot of components, drug product containers, or closures that meets the appropriate written specifications of identity, strength, quality, and purity and related tests under paragraph d of this section may be approved and released for use. Any lot of such material that does not meet such specifications shall be rejected. Thanks for watching our channel. Feel free to reach us at contact@learngmp.com for any training and consultation requirements.